What's up, y'all? Zayde here, and today we watching the world highest basketball shot by Do Perfect. We gonna see the trick shots they do. I love watching them. I don't watch them like that no more, but I used to watch them all the time. And yeah, let's get into it.
Thing between us and history, 800 feet. Let's go, boys. Come on, we can do it. This is the world's highest basketball shot. We're about to attempt the most improbable trick shot that we've ever done.
Scientifically, this is basically impossible.
And what better place to test the odds
than Las Vegas, baby?
Since the beginning, Dude Perfect has been known for mainly one thing: trick shots.
And for the last 14 years, our goal has been to push the limits of what we think is possible. In 2009, we went to Kyle Field and made the world's longest basketball shot.
Yes! What?
But we didn't stop there. We went higher and higher.
Holy cow! Then in 2016, we went to Oklahoma City and shot a ball off a 530-foot tower, officially claiming the record for the world's highest basketball shot.
Oh, did that go in? World record, baby! Finally, in 2018, the record was broken once again from an insane height of 660 feet.
Dang.
The only problem? It wasn't us.
Our record was broken by how ridiculous.
And after 5 years, it's time to push the limits once again and see what's possible.
This is Guinness World Records. Legit.
Our team has been talking about taking back the record for quite some time. I saw the highest shot on the board for like 3 years.
What used to be, hey, let's go out and shoot a video, it's not like that anymore. There's a lot more prep work that goes into these videos. We physically took 18 people in order to pull this off.
Our team started calling every location we could think of that was taller than 660 feet.
Obviously, the height limitation comes into play first. We looked in Houston, Moab, Glen Canyon Dam in Arizona, Washington, D.C., Miami, Chicago.
We got a zillion no's before we finally found a yes. We went to the place that is known for all the craziness, Las Vegas.
What happened?
We decided to attempt this shot from the Strat Hotel on the world-renowned Las Vegas Strip. To truly show you the height of this building, let's start with our own tall man, Cody Jones, shown here next to a standard 10-foot basketball goal. Our Kyle Field shot was from 150 feet. Then, our Oklahoma City shot was from 533 feet. The current record stands at 660 feet, and if made, the shot would be from 856 feet, breaking the current world record by nearly 200 feet.
We decided to hit up our friends Mark Rober and How Ridiculous to get their take on us attempting the shot.
If you had to give us odds for it, what are we talking?
It's over 1 in a million.
Oh, gosh.
It's gotta be.
I'm not gonna lie to you, our team's already planned it, so I feel like we have to at least just go, like, put in our time.
All things are possible.
It's a bit of a numbers game, right? You're going to put enough down there, one just might go in.
If it's windy, you're in trouble.
How long are you guys gonna be there for?
I think we have the tower booked for 3 days.
Is that enough?
There is no way. If you do this, you guys will be the luckiest 5 people in the world. You got the Magnus effect going on, right? If the slightest spin at the top, you could be a football field away, just laterally, right? Vegas is super windy. It's just not gonna happen.
I thought we were supposed to feel better after talking to Mark. Why did we do that?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
If you feel like you're just not going to get it, I mean, come on, just dig a little deeper.
Keep pushing.
I will eat a basketball if you guys get this shot.
Thanks, Mark. Very helpful.
The good news for us is if you break it, then we can try and break it again. So good luck.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thanks a lot.
Come on, Be Perfect.
Great,
Y'all got
let's
this.
do it.
My role on this shoot was creating a net system to protect the rooftop. We designed and constructed a 10,000 square foot net to catch the basketballs to mitigate any damage to their roof. Nobody's done this before, so we're all kind of going into it like, we should be better safe than sorry. This is what we pitched over to the Strat, and they said, hey, we love it. You guys got the green light.
After the art team finished prepping, they gave us the thumbs up to hop on a plane, and we were on our way to attempt the impossible.
The morning of our flight, typical Cody fashion, he sends a text message, hey, by the way, I'm not gonna catch the flight today. He was having monster headaches. And I thought it was just because he has a broken golf swing, and it was like, look, I mean, you're too jerky, you're causing headaches. Turned out to be a little more serious than that.
So guys, went to the doctor with that headache, did a CT scan, and I do have like a small tear in one of the arteries in the back of my head, and he says it'll heal on its own, but I gotta lay low, so I will not make the trip. But I believe in you guys. I'm doing great. We're gonna be fine here. Come on, baby. World record time. Let's go.
How are we feeling right now? What time is it? Is that good?
It's 8:16 at home. I hear it's 6:16.
We're going to balls first.
We are currently setting up tripods and monitors. If Derek and I don't get blown off this roof, I'll consider it a success.
That's our bar for success at this point, is getting blown off a roof. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, brother. It's windy. So the first day that we got to the Strat, my first reaction was, okay, this doesn't seem like that much higher than Oklahoma City. That all changed when we got up to the top of the Strat. Oh my gosh. That street is so in play, it's not even funny. Everybody buckle up. Oh gosh. 12-car pileup on the Vegas Strip today after road basketball falls from tower and lands right in the middle of a windshield of a car carrying 13 puppies. It's a headline just waiting to happen.
So finally the day came. The goal is set up 856 feet away from the tower that Ty is standing on. Ty's up there. He throws the very first ball down.
Here we go. Day one. First shot. Good job. Yep.
Imagine.
This is the world's highest basketball shot.
and the ball did not even hit on the roof.
Oh dear. Oh.
You know, I like how they're making their videos now, how they're showing how realistic it is. Back then, they used to just show their video, boom, making it first try without, having all the. Obviously, you didn't make that first try. You know what I'm saying? You try a whole bunch of times and then you finally made it. But I like how they're going through the process of what they need to do to, show us and give us the content that we need.
Just about 50 yards that way. We're okay. We have time to recalibrate. So you'd have a ball land on the road, then you'd have a ball kiss off about the 10th floor of the nearby hotel.
The wind was just whipping. Chad and I both just looked at each other like, there's no way. Like, this isn't going to happen.
That might hit the hotel. Heads up, mate. It's a little right.
Yikes.
It's got a shot. Now it's right. That's on the street. Trent!
We were missing that net system by so many feet. We just had to ask, like, hey, are y'all cool with us taking this goal beyond this net? And they gave us the green light.
What happens first? Do we make the shot or get kicked out of Vegas? This is fun. I could do this all day.
Day one, shutting it down at 9:30. Winds are getting too high, getting too dangerous. Losing control of the balls. Day two's supposed to be better. Let's regroup. Let's come back out day two. We still have 2 full days.
Head to the top, day 2. Just make a shot.
Everyone was like, oh, day 2 is going to be great. 5-mile-an-hour winds, and it's going to be perfect.
We're getting ready to go out there onto the platform. They come out and they're like, guys, no good. Our wind that was supposed to be a nice 5 gusting to 8 miles an hour just currently read at 54.
54-mile-an-hour gusts and 27-mile-an-hour winds.
Does it feel that windy down there?
It's pretty windy, super windy where we are, but when you can find it dry, you can
It's just so unpredictable. We had to kind of wait for about an hour for it to die down. Still didn't get great, but it was safe enough for us to go out on the platform, start shooting.
Wow, that's more than 22.
Ty's up there, he throws the very first ball down, and it was windy, which it wasn't supposed to be, but of course it was.
Yeah.
The ball went into the street.
Oh my God.
The safety piece was tough because it's this balancing act. You only have 3 days in Vegas. So you want to keep ripping off shots because if you don't, you're never going to make it.
Oh, that's going to hit Kobe's car.
But it's a really serious safety concern.
That's not really a position anybody wants to be in, is throwing projectiles off an 856-foot tower.
Like seeing those balls go off of the roof and knowing that you're the one that threw it, it became a point where it was it's not worth it. I'm just not going to throw until something bad happens and then stop.
I completely agree.
That's just stupid. That doesn't make sense.
And I was right there with him. I was kind of like, dude, I don't know if we should keep doing this.
It's not worth it to cause a wreck, injure somebody.
Yeah, and I'm saying that can't happen.
Just lock that down.
That cannot happen.
That's a scary
Somebody drop basketball, hit their windshield, breaks it. Next thing the car crash.
place to be, and I know one that Ty was uncomfortable with.
Being totally honest with you guys, it was tense because we got 2 completely different points of view. Ty and the guys up top, including me, are seeing what the balls are doing, and we're like, and down below, the guys are just seeing the ball not go in the goal.
Guys, we are running out of time, and we're not going to hit anybody. Let's just shoot the ball.
The one that I tried to flirt with, it hit the cable, and that's the one that went.
I still don't think you flirted with it. Throw right. You have to. You throw right the whole time.
I was getting pretty frustrated, so I'm like, Ty, just shoot it to the right.
Ball's in the air.
Oh.
The fact that it didn't fall yet is crazy.
That was not good. Nope.
I get it. You don't want to be responsible for that ball, but at the same time, kind of discouraging that we weren't seeing the momentum that we expected.
I kind of made the decision I do not want to shoot another ball.
Ultimately, there's just one guy up there who's feeling the weight.
All right, he can shoot the ball, or the other guy. I don't remember the name, but the guy with the red hair can shoot the ball
Of launching
too.
that basketball
Y'all
off.
take turns.
And I didn't feel like it was really fair that Ty was the only one who had to do that.
I got to hand it to him. Kobe
There you
stepped up.
go.
Kobe was like, man, put me in a harness. I want to try it.
So when I stepped up there, I felt like, okay, let me just give it a different approach and see what happens because there's no right or wrong answer. So I let the first shot go, and shockingly,
Yes!
it got pretty close.
Yes! Oh!
So immediately I'm hopeful, thinking, okay, may have kind of found a groove here. Let's stick with it. Second ball, did the exact same thing, and it landed in the street. In the street? Move the goal to the street! I probably shot, 2-3 hours worth of basketballs that day, and by the end of all of it, I was really confident this is never going in.
We still, at this point, had not even hit the goal, which is like a bad sign. This is not the place to do this.
Well, they
Very
pulled us
quickly, I
off.
hear conversations about, hey, what are we going to do as a video replacement? And I'm like, I can't believe we're talking about this.
I think a big turning point to help continue this attempt, it was meeting with the GM of the Strat. They suggested a plan where we could close down their valet that would allow us to not have to worry so much about some of those stray balls.
I think we're just praying that there's less wind tomorrow, and I feel like there's at least a little bit of hope.
Yeah, I was.
You're not feeling the stress through the camera this morning. At this point, something's wrong.
Hey guys, day 3. Been at it for 2 days. That's hence the day 3. And I feel good about it. This is our best weather opportunity by far, not close.
For the first time, I felt like when I'd shoot a ball off, like I could tell Chad, hey, that's good.
We had way better wind conditions.
I mean, there's zero wind. Like, it's almost like eerily quiet. I was actually supposed to leave day 3, which I didn't know about until we got to Vegas. I would have loved to leave day 3, but...
So I actually had to fly out Thursday night ahead of the rest of the team. And so 2 o'clock was kind of the deadline. Day 3 in the morning was the first time where I think there was like a little bit of hope that kind of came back. Like, when I do everything that I need to do on my end, the ball goes relatively close to where it should.
Then the wind came back.
It just felt like the most random game of Battleship ever.
Team morale all across the board was pretty bad.
I know I look calm, but it's just because it's day 3 and you just kind of don't expect it to go in. I think it was the hottest day of the 3, so that's tough for the crew down below especially.
Probably the best way I could describe it would be like taking the SAT outside in the blazing heat. It was just mentally taxing. You're focused every time.
I will say the one thing that kind of gave me a jolt of energy was you filming Tim up there in his speech, and then when y'all sent that out.
He sends us the Miracle on Ice speech.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what we have here today, boys. That is what we've earned here today. One shot. We've tried it 1,000 times. We might miss 999, but not this time. Not this shot. Today, we make it. Today, we break history, and we make this shot because we can. Today, we, specifically, the Michael Perfect guys, are the greatest trick shooters in the world. Come on, boys, we can do it.
I think. Do y'all think they're gonna make it? I think they're gonna make it. I think they're jerky. As long as you keep trying, you will never fail.
Aaron, take it.
I'm inspired. I'm inspired by leaders like Tim who step up in the face of adversity. And with that being said, I still don't think it's going to go in, but I'm going to shoot to my little heart's content, and I got to leave. So let's do it, boys.
Did you actually believe in your speech?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Start shooting, go for the next hour, 15 minutes, hits 2 o'clock. Cody Bland is in there shouting through the glass. He's like, hey, your flight's delayed. Just keep shooting. And I'm kind of like, great.
But at this point again, it was like, well, great, you have till 3:30, but balls are going everywhere. The wind's crazy. Like, we're back to square one.
You know, Tim's Miracle on Ice speech just kind of started to wear off.
Until about 2:33, I think it was, or something like that.
I throw this ball off, starts to curve back. I'm like, okay, that's pretty close.
Corey was laying down right beside me. We kind of sat up and we're like, wow, this looks pretty good.
It isn't even on course for the basketball hoop. And then last second, about 5 seconds before the ball got down to us, I started feeling really good about it.
And knowing how much control that I had over it, I cannot look at that shot and say that God didn't have his hand in it.
He has purpose for Dude Perfect, and in that moment, it was kind of like reassuring.
To be able to pull that off should never have happened.
It made me feel like, for some reason, God's just not done with Dude Perfect yet.
Yup. His flight got delayed, and it was a curveball.
Let's go, TT! This is the world's highest basketball shot.
Come on, come on!
There we go. That's crazy.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Raven! Yes! All it takes is one!
Oh, I just want to give everybody a hug. God, that was stupid, man. We freaking got it, dude. Telling the story like I'm starting to get emotional telling it, but like it was such like a relief in that moment. Truly, like at that point, nobody thought it was going in.
I don't know if he would have never made that shot, he would have been like, had that on his head.
0 goal hits in 3 days, 0. And the one time we hit it, it went in.
That was awesome, man.
Being able to celebrate with the team, being able to, to come together.
I think that was in itself is probably one of the biggest inspirations for us wanting to pull it off, not just for us in the record, but for our team as a whole.
We're going up to see Ty right now.
I was so proud of the entire team. Everybody worked so hard to pull it off.
It doesn't even feel like a team, it's a family.
As stupid as it might sound to some people out there that, hey, these guys are throwing balls off buildings and making shots, yeah, whatever, that ain't changing the world. I can tell you one thing, it's enriching our relationships here at Do Perfect, and that means a lot.
Official ball for now. Going back to the man that shot it. TT!
This one goes out to everybody here. This is for you guys.
It's fun to bring the record back home if How Ridiculous or anyone else wants to try.
So they made the shot. Sorry for that noise. Some neighbors are doing stuff outside. But, yeah. If y'all want more videos like this, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you hit that noti bell, as I'll be posting all the time. And yeah, comment down below any videos that y'all want me to react to, because don't really know what y'all want me to see. But deuces, subscribe, hit that noti bell.